So,
do I give a title? Probably not. Don't need to.
Do I need to give you a title?
No.
Managing Director of the World Series of Sightron.
Actually, you're pretty close. So yeah, I am the world director. So
You are the world director.
yeah.
Really?
I don't want.
You're the big boss.
I am.
Really?
I don't want to be though. So. Yeah.
All right. Well, as you probably know by now, we're at EVA 2025. This is John Long with Sightron, and I have a date with John, and we're going to talk about some of the different scopes that are within the dirt cheap, the medium brand area, or not brand, but the medium price range, and the Super Scope series playlist, the scopes that fit in with that area. So, John, would you please introduce the three scopes that you feel would fit in with those three price segments?
I'll do my best.
All right, thank you so much.
I'm probably going to start with our newest scope that's more in the middle.
Yeah.
We just launched this, and we're just shipping it right now. It's a brand new scope. It's geared more towards the field target, air gun field target spectrum. So it's our S6 model. 10 to 60 by 56. As you can see, it's set up for field target, so it's got a wheel. Unique part about the wheel is it's also magnetic, so it comes off, fits in your case nice. It's a Garima wheel, which is Italian. You can get it off pretty easily. Put that in your gun case. It doesn't go on quite as quickly. It is magnetic. You just have to line up the dogs. And I can never do it under pressure, by the way. So, yeah.
All right, that's where that needs to go. Is it not? That's not where it needs to go.
I know. I should have warned you.
You should have warned me. Why didn't you warn me? Come on, John.
It's actually an IQ test.
What two dots?
Over 60 seconds.
Yeah, I see those. And those need to go there, right?
Right.
Yeah. So I line those up, set them in there, and that should be...
Once it's perfectly aligned, it'll slide in.
It's not sliding in, John.
I know.
There we go.
Look at that. Once you've got accustomed to it, it goes on pretty quickly.
Yeah.
I am not coordinated, so it takes me a little bit, but the convenience is you can take it off real quickly.
Oh yeah, and it also makes it a lot easier and a lot faster to adjust your parallax.
It is. And the unique part about this scope, especially with our parallax adjustment, this particular scope, some of the users, what they like is more distance between each range.
Notch or range, yeah.
So what we've done is, with this one, we've opened up the parallax to 330 degrees. Our standard scope for field target is 270 degrees. So what that means is the distance between 20 and 21 yards is no longer an eighth of an inch or a quarter of an inch.
Right.
That might open it up to a half inch. So you've got more distance, more accuracy.
That makes sense.
They love that part about it. So internally, we open that up to give them that ability and that precision that they'll get at the range.
And that makes a lot of sense.
It does. This is also an illuminated scope. Yeah. So in those lighting conditions that are, on the range, hazy days, maybe your target's got the sun behind it.
Oh yeah.
The target's in the shade. You can use the illuminated reticle and it saves the day.
It really does. Or in dusk, for that matter.
Exactly. So again, 10 to 60. So you've got 60 power. You got plenty of power for any of your competitions. Our previous scope, which was a wonderful scope, still a mainstay, 50 power. That was our S3 model. They're still selling well.
Right.
People are doing really well with that. And it's been around for years.
Right.
Now we've come out with a 10 to 60. The beauty is also the upgrade that we offered with this S6 model. We've got 7-layer coated lenses all the way through, front and back.
Yeah.
We own 3 coating companies. We do our own coatings. We are a manufacturer of the scopes. So we control every element of the production. We own literally all the factories that do every element of the production.
Right.
So we have ultimate quality control. And one thing I should mention is the final 2 elements in here are ED glass, which is extra low dispersion.
Yes.
Some people call it HD, but we call it ED glass, extra low dispersion.
I know there's a difference between HD and ED because HD isn't a glass that's qualified as such. You can call anything HD glass,
Right.
But ED glass is a quality mark and a quality stamp.
Yeah, there are specs that go along with it.
Exactly.
But for the average consumer, they're, for whatever reason, they're familiar with the term, HD. So
Right, maybe I should do a video on that. The different glass that goes in.
I would appreciate that. That would be very helpful to me, because ED glass is expensive, hard to do.
It is.
You don't see it on many scopes, and it is a game changer. So if you're in low light, you're at extreme power settings, that ED glass makes all the difference.
Oh yeah.
So you don't get that diffraction along the edges. You don't get that type of thing.
And also, I'm guessing that you put a lot of effort into where your chromatic aberration,
Absolutely,
and where those light particles, where they meet.
Exactly.
So
we do. We take, it's painstaking, and again, we do our own engineering. But the extra low dispersion glass helps with chromatic aberration, fringe diffraction, that type of thing. We can get into all that, but at the end of the day,
that's a different video.
It really gives you a full field of view, and in that full field of view, you've got crystal clear viewing as well.
Right. Well, that, for example, that would be a video that I would love to come over to your manufacturing facilities, come visit you, talk to you about, and then we could do something like that at the plant.
And I'll segue just for 2 seconds. So in our North Carolina facility, we've got a complete custom shop. So not only can we repair your scope, we can completely disassemble it, completely reassemble it.
Right.
We have all the capabilities of our assembly facilities in Japan, right in North Carolina. We have in-house one of the Japanese engineers that oversees that entire operation. So we can do any repairs that you need right in North Carolina. So it's convenient.
Well, that would be convenient too for filming. That would be really cool if you would show that to us.
It is. It is a neat facility. Some of the equipment and some of the people that are there. We've got. The engineer's been there 25 years with Sightron. One of our technicians has been there 20 years. So it's not.
Great.
We're a 35-year-old company. We are a manufacturer. So anyway, I got down that rabbit hole. Sorry.
Cool.
Some of the other features of this scope. So we've got an oversized turret. You'll notice easy to read numbers for old guys like me. I can read every one of the numbers with or without my glasses. Also, we've got a cap turret. So when you're transporting, it's nice to have the cap turret to protect those turrets. And again, oversized turret, easy to read numbers.
Nice and clicky too.
Nice, crisp.
Nice, very nice, clicky, and audible and tactile. I like it a lot.
Yep.